Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
the future.
Okay, we're live. We're starting just 1 minute then.
Okay. We are 50. That's good.
Pardon?
29. We are 29. We are 29.
Yes,
Oh.
quite a lot of us.
Look.
Quite a few. Yeah. Not bad.
Last 20, 24. Okay.
All right, let's start. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the question and answer session with me, Lambertopic, here at the Asgardia Parliament. We are the first fully functioning digital democracy in history. 150 members of Parliament in a political system which seeks to achieve two goals. One is the first human space habitation of Earth, or of space. Sorry, that's a bad way of saying it. First permanent human space habitation, which means places in space where you can spend your whole life. You can work, you can live there, and everything in between. And the first child born in space, which is necessary for the human race to progress beyond Earth. These are question and answer sessions. Today's will be quite short because tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday we'll be together anyway, and I'll explain that in a minute. 5 points for me, then I'll ask Peter Morn, the Deputy Chair, to summarise the Chair's meeting, then open to everyone else. First of all, digital sitting starts tomorrow, the final one for this year. Starts 1700 UTC tomorrow, that's Friday, UK time anyway. 1300 UTC on Saturday, I think it's 1500 UTC on Sunday. Day one is the formal opening of the voting and the quorum count. Day two is the main formal business, including voting on legislation. Day three is mainly committee work. So please do try to attend. It's really important. It's really the one thing that, as an Asgardian member of Parliament, you should attend. Now, a second item is connected to that. Our head of nation has been very active recently, and he wants us to discuss a decree about Antarctica. Regular viewers will know that the head of nation wants us to have physical territory on Earth. We need that in order to be recognised as a formal nation state. He's identified Mary Birdland, which is about 1.6 square kilometers in the Antarctic, which is not claimed by anyone. There's been a lot of discussion about that here, and so we will formalize that discussion on Saturday. The decree will invite Parliament, or in fact instruct Parliament, to generate the draft legislation for the next digital sitting. In other words, the first one next year. That gives us the chance to have all the discussions we've been having. And it's a good vehicle because it means we have to answer all the questions. So that's a big addition and it's a good one. That should be a very interesting debate. So please do come along. And it gives us the space to have all of the conversations I've heard people have till now. So let's do that. That's going to be on Saturday, just after the government hour. Thirdly, the executives, the chairs of committees have all submitted a report to the head of nation, which will also be shared, I guess, on day 3 of our digital sitting. So head of nation reads all of these, and they're very impressive. It's quite obvious that the Executive Congress was really successful for the chairs of Parliament, and I'm grateful for everyone's involvement. So please do try to attend on Sunday, day 3, to go through your reports. Next item, the second last thing I have. Next year is the 10th anniversary of Asgardia, 12th of October 2016. That's when we were formed. 12th of October 2026, 10 years. I expect there will be an event. I do not know yet if it will be a full physical sitting or not, but that's what I hope. Early days. Leading me to my last point. If we have identified territory on Earth by then, that's going to be a very big deal. We might even be able to have our physical sitting on that piece of land. Depends where it is and what it looks like and so on. But this is all for real. We have only 11 months, less than 11 months to achieve that. I really hope we do. So let's think of this as a countdown to the 12th of October, 2026. Let's aim to have territory that we can celebrate or even be on for that 10th anniversary. That would be a great day. And just to remind you, I'll remind you at the end again, please do give feedback ongoing to Aliona Verklina about the app. I use it a lot. It's very helpful for me. Hopefully you'll be using it as well. There's a design team that wants your feedback, and the head of nation has asked us to feed in, and Aliona's managing that process. So do please tell her any suggestions, and she's happy to pass them on to the design team. That's what I had. Let me go to Peter next, who looks very cold. I can't hear you, Peter. You're on mute.
Right, try that.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, not very much. It is very cold here, very cold indeed. So I'm wearing my wearable blanket to try and keep warm, even with the central heating on. We had a very short meeting tonight because I think everybody's looking forward to the digital sitting this weekend. What we did do was we talked about a couple of technical things about ascribing the ownership of any bit of legislation to the person who promoted that bit of legislation. There was a little bit of a ding-dong between a couple of the committee chairs, but it was all very good and very well-spirited, as it always is. But today, here's a major announcement from me. Today, I paid my residency fee and renewed my residency. And everything that we do around here, everything in Asgardia, the wonderful future for the human race in space, that all starts from your 100 solars, the equivalent of 100 euros, for a year of residency. I've just paid mine, my renewal, and it's good because I'm now a fully paid up member. So all of those of you who have yet to pay, or who are late in paying, or haven't got round to paying, get it paid, please. We need it. It's only 100 solars, and let's help us go forward in this great campaign. So thank you, Lambert. That's about all. But I've paid my money, so don't be nasty to me.
it's really essential that you are paid up members, because you cannot be a member of Asgardia's Parliament unless you are also an Asgardian resident. So it's really important to do that. So please do. And that would be, as Peter says, really something you need to do straight away. I sometimes have to remind people, but it's better if I don't have to. So if you could do that, that would be very much appreciated. Right. Any other comments? We do keep these fairly short because we'll be with each other for 3 days. But we've decided, incidentally, not to have a presentation today because we'll be doing a lot of presenting over the next few days. So we'll get to presenting the committee reports again after the digital sitting. The digital sitting takes a lot of time, a lot of investment of time. So I really hope that we can settle back into the process of using all of those great presentations after we have our digital sitting. So I'll leave this open for a minute. As I say, normally these are quite fairly short meetings for the simple reason that we're all going to be together anyway, and that's a good reason to keep this one short. Okay, I don't want to make this unnecessarily long because I want a lot of your time over the next few days. Thank you. I'll make my finishing comments. Raise your hand if you want to say something. First of all, tomorrow, 1700 UTC, we start our digital sitting as usual. Tomorrow, fairly short. Saturday, quite long. Sunday, probably a few hours as well. Please attend. And the real highlight on day 2 is going to be the discussion about the Mary Birdland, Antarctica. That is really something that's going on. It's really happening. I've had a lot of discussions this week about this. And the decree gives us the space to answer all the questions that we've been having here. So please be involved in that. And then the other thing is tell your friends. Tell your friends. It's important that we are the main people who promote Asgardia. We're the largest body, the civic body, 12 government ministers, 150 of us. And we've got a good news story to tell, and we're professional, and it's interesting, and viewers all over the world will be watching. Thank you for that. Please be involved. Make this happen. Let's get humans to live in space. That's everything. I'm keeping it short today. You're right, we actually got up to 37. So when we get to 18, I'll close it. But I will see you all tomorrow. We'll have more time, and we'll cover everything as well. Thank you, everybody. Have a great time. If you'd like to join Asgardia, please go to the Asgardia website, and it'll cost 100 euros in your currency to join, or 100 solars if you have those. That's the currency of Asgardia. In addition, go to the app. Download the app from your app store. Asgardia has an app. Please, it's open for everybody. Please do download it and see what you think. And give us feedback. Anything we can do better, we want to know. Thank you. We'll stop there. So when we get to 8, we can stop the broadcast. When we get